Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from April 15th to May 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Leo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Leo, your challenge here is the Chariot. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. So for you, Leo, your biggest challenge here between mid-April and mid-May is the Chariot. Okay. And with Mercury retrograding, a lot of us, for some reason, every time we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and I've personally experienced this, people constantly want to move forward. Even though they had, a month ago, they could have moved forward, 2 months ago, there's something that triggers you between April and May where you're like, I just want to move forward. I want to free myself. I want to move forward. So that could be a big part of your challenge between that time. We're going to find out more about this for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Leo, you have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So in the recent past, there was a very strong energy here of you feeling isolated, feeling like you were on your own, worried about certain things, money, worrying about maybe your investments, where you were putting your time, your energy in the past. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Two of Wands, the Death, and the Three of Swords. So in the present moment, there's a choice or a decision, okay? And for some of you, there's two stories here. The first story is that someone here may have ended things with you, left you, disconnected from you, and it's really caused a lot of pain, okay? You're still experiencing this pain possibly in the present moment, but it's also showing you that a decision needs to be made about the direction that you want your life to go into, okay? That's what I'm seeing for some of you. For others of you, a lot of you are getting over this situation, or you're choosing to completely put an end to it and make a decision on the direction that you want your life to take. So depending on where you are at in your life, a lot of you right now are choosing to move on, okay? And you may be choosing to change the direction of your life. So maybe you thought, oh, I'm going to go, in this direction, but now you're changing that direction. And we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Empress. So it looks like for you in the near future, there is this beautiful ending that's happening. It's a good thing, okay? Something here is going to end and close out for you, and you may really try to make sense of it by analyzing it, overanalyzing it. But at the same time, a lot of you are going to learn how to pull your energy back, how to be more like the Empress, how to allow things to come to you instead of you controlling them. Okay. Something here comes to an end because it needs to come to an end in the near future. And in a way, it shapes your energy. It shapes the way you represent yourself. It shapes the way you pursue certain things in your life. And we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel with the Four of Wands in reverse, something here is being shaken up in your world. It can be your home life. It could be your stability in general. Something here is changing. Okay. And it may possibly be leading to you, again, pulling your energy back from certain people or certain situations. A lot of you are not open to maybe giving love or giving your money or giving your time and energy as you were in the past. And it's because something here, Leo, that you're still reminiscing about, that you're still getting over, it's showing you that there's a need for change. Something is unstable, and it's unstable because there's something within you that you may need to change. And that's what you're realizing over this period, especially during the Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is happening in Taurus, which is going to square your sun, your moon, or rising. So there's tension here, but the tension is good because it's showing you, hey, look, Leo, you were doing this before and this is what caused this result. And as a result of that, you need to change your ways. And that's what I feel is happening here for you. Okay. So let's get into your reading, Leo, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Chariot. So your challenge is clarified by the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with recognizing a family situation, a relationship where the reason why it came to an end, okay, the reason why it needed to come to an end was because you had enough. There was something here, Leo, about you feeling overwhelmed, burdened, overwhelmed by the situation. When you're in a relationship, when you're involved with someone, there needs to be balance, and there was a lack of balance here. And your biggest challenge here is to accept something here that ended that at one point was really beautiful, okay? So a relationship, a marriage, a commitment, a family situation, a home, something here was extremely beautiful, but it came to an end, okay? And with the 4 of Swords here, your biggest challenge has been to rest after this, right? You know, when we go through really painful endings and burdens and issues, you know, it's not the time to just move forward and forget about it, but also to equally give yourself that time to rest and recoup and recover from that situation. So that's going to be a big, big part of your challenge, not only just constantly moving forward, but Mercury retrograde in a way, because it's squaring your sun, moon, or rising in the month of April, moving into May, it's going to force you to relax. It's going to force you to kind of pull your energy back and really look at where you came from and where you're planning on going. Okay, so, you know, there's a need for you to have a period of rest. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge, because now, especially now, like I said, with Mercury retrograding, we constantly want to do more in the shadow period. I don't know why. There could be some sort of reason. Maybe someone knows, they can comment. But it's almost like you don't want to be controlled, right? By Mercury slowing down. So Mercury's like, okay, whoa, slow down. And you may be saying to yourself, no, I have the control to move forward. And if I want to move forward, I'm going to move forward. So that's going to be a big part of your challenge moving forward. Okay. So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 9 of Swords. Now, I'm just going to tell you this. I've been getting food lately, tasting food in my mouth while I'm doing readings. So I think that this is a very intuitive message for you. There's something here in the past about peanut butter. Okay, let me know if that resonates. There's something here about peanut butter in the past. Let's clarify the 9 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel there was an apology. There was an opportunity here to look at the way things could have changed. There was a lot of over analyzing here in the past, and constantly looking for answers, constantly trying to make sense of something here in the past. Some of you felt isolated from someone here, or you felt like you were worried because opportunities maybe weren't coming in as quick as you wanted them to in the past. You have the Sun, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Every time you try to reconcile with this person in the past, it would just lead to more worry, more stress, more isolation. Some of you were in a relationship with someone, and even though you were in a relationship with this person, they were constantly acting as if they were not. They were constantly acting as if they were not. At some point, it was really happy. At other points, it wasn't. At some points, it was great. At other points, it wasn't. So you started, Leo, in the past, or your person started to become tired of this roller coaster. So as a result of that, you started to look at your life, look at your situation, and ask yourself one important question in the past. Should I be investing my time and energy into this? Should I be investing my money, my heart, my life force into this? Is it something I truly want? Because a lot of you felt breadcrumbed here in the past. You started to feel that you deserved more here with the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't there something better for me? Isn't the wheel going to turn in my favor? I'm a Leo. You're one of the most luckiest signs, with the sun being your ruling planet. It's a very lucky position to have. But because something here wasn't flowing, it started to become overwhelming in the past. And even though it didn't end in the past, it looked or felt like it was going to. Okay. Now, in the present moment, it's very clear that something's done. Whereas in the past, it was, you were like, oh, maybe there's still an opportunity here. No, in the present moment, something here is done. It's done. Okay. The Tower moment has already happened. It has caused you a lot of pain, but it's also forcing you, Leo, to start looking at your life seriously. Whereas you may have not been doing that in the past. Okay. So let's talk about this ending. What is it that you need to know? What's the important message for Leo in the present moment? So you have the Justice, the Three of Wands, and the Hangman. So in the present moment, there is this feeling, Leo, of wanting justice, wanting, karma to be served. And you may be in this place of saying to yourself, it's not going to resonate with everyone. It's only a specific message for those of you who need it. Some of you are hesitant to take action. You're hesitant to move forward because you're worried that the same thing that happened to you in the past is going to repeat itself again. You're tired. You're tired of going through this. You're tired of going through the same old, same old, same old. And you're saying to yourself, can somebody just give me the justice that I truly deserve and need, right? So it's really important in the present moment that you're looking at this situation from a different perspective. Don't focus so much on what the other person is doing. I know it's very tempting to do that with Pluto currently transiting temporarily in your 7th house, but you cannot control what's happening over there. You can only hope that whatever's happening in the 7th house, which is your partnership sector, is a situation that's going to be fair and is going to be one that is going to give to you instead of take from you. So I'm really strongly getting that even though this situation has caused a lot of pain and a lot of you are angry and upset about it because you feel like you were treated wrong and that whatever this person did to you was not fair, this is about you being fair to yourself and recognizing that this is about you moving forward. Okay. And that's why the Three of Wands is here, because the Three of Wands is also an energy of moving forward. It's about moving to the next milestone of your life. And it may be something difficult for you to do right now because you truly feel you deserve some sort of justice. Why was I put in this situation? Why did I have to go through this? And some of you are debilitated in the present moment. Like you want to move forward, but you can't because the pain is just there and it's bothering you. And that's why your challenge is the Chariot, because you know why something needed to come to an end. You know why something needed to close out because it just was too difficult for you. It was not flowing the way that you needed it to flow. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in the present moment for Leo. You have the Death again, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you working your pain out within you on your own. A lot of you are pointing at someone and saying it was their fault. They were the ones that did it. That's why I'm in this position. You're stronger than that. Okay, I'm going to say it again. You're stronger than that. Okay, you walked away from something because it wasn't fulfilling you, Leo. It wasn't fulfilling you. It needed to come to an end. And a lot of you in the present moment are realizing that you deserve more, you deserve better. And that's what you're working towards. Some of you are working a lot and you're working on maybe your business, you're working on something here that you want to craft, a project. Some of you right now are throwing yourself in your work so that you don't have to think about the pain. But either way, this painful situation that is currently in your auric field is one that is showing you it is time to move on and move forward. And that's what I feel like you're doing, okay? Now, in the near future, something here closes out. Finally, it ends completely. For those of you who know something here needs to end in the present moment, but you're hesitant on it, or you're trying to wait to see if things are going to get better, it's going to end anyways in the near future. I'm just going to tell you that. It's going to end here. That's what it's showing me. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords in the near future for Leo. Queen of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess. Some of you are going to visit psychics or some sort of advisor in the near future. And this person is going to tell you it's time to have a new beginning. A new beginning is going to come in. Some of you are going to be traveling, or you're going to be, having some sort of new beginning, and you may end up meeting someone. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting an Aquarius here as well. And even though you end up having this brand new beginning, you're still in this place of analyzing. you know, analyzing this new beginning, analyzing this person. Tell me more about the Page of Swords in the near future for Leo. You have the World, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So in the near future, it's very clear to you why something came to an end, and you're going to see why it came to an end. World and the Queen of Wands. So you don't need to worry, because even though in the near future, first of all, you have options. Like, you have tons of options. So if you're single, there's options galore. You can basically have anybody that you want, is what it's showing me here. But even though that's possible, the past or the fact that something here ended is still bothering you in the near future, because you're constantly overanalyzing it. You're constantly overanalyzing it. Now, this could be your person, okay? But I don't feel like it's your person. I feel like it's you that's overanalyzing it. The more you analyze why this situation came to an end, the more you start to realize how much more important it is, Leo, for you to have a new beginning. And that's why the Empress is here in the near future, because Mercury retrograde is going to be, you know, first of all, Mercury retrograde for this phase is ruled by Venus, which is connected to love. So something here needed to come to fullness for you to jump into the Empress energy. For you to truly jump into this Empress energy and be in the Empress energy, you needed to go through something here that caused a lot of pain, that caused some sort of painful negative ending. And it's been difficult for you to move on from it, but it makes sense for you in the near future. And when it finally makes sense for you, you finally no longer have a problem moving forward and moving on from it. Okay. And this is why what you don't see coming is the Four of Wands, because when things are not stable in your life, they're just going to end anyways. And the signs are there. When something isn't stable and it's not working out, the signs are in your face. But the question is, are you going to ignore them, or are you going to actually acknowledge them? So let's get some advice. Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Knight of Pentacles. Your biggest piece of advice when it comes to finding stability, that means, you know, finding stability in a partner, finding stability in your home life, finding stability in your work life. Take your time. There's no rush. You don't have to rush things. You don't have to feel like you need to be first all the time. Stability happens over time, Leo. It's not something that happens overnight. It happens by continuously walking and being on that journey, but also being aware of what you need to do and the steps that you need to take. Because in order to get to the 10 of Pentacles, you need to first go through the Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. And that's only going to happen when you come across as someone who's very stable within yourself. You only attract who you are. If you truly want someone who's stable, if you truly want a situation in your life that's going to bring that to you, then you need to represent that. Okay. And that's going to be a big, big part of your advice. Taking your time, working on things, you know, slowly every single day in order to get back to this place of stability that you once had. Okay. So Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.